Welcome to Full Court Fits, the show that takes you around the world of NBA fashion while also bringing you the latest, greatest, biggest news in sneaker culture today. I'm Big Waz. Let's go. All right, let's get right into Cop or Drop. First up, NBA Finals edition. Michael Porter Jr. of the Denver Nuggets. Not somebody we spend a lot of time thinking or talking about here in this space, but shouts to him and his cohort for making their very first NBA Finals. He's rocking a set from Johnny Namias. This is basically in the style of like a Dickie suit, essentially a bit oversized, which is obviously the style right now. Cargo pants, as well as the wide leg. And I think those are Rick's. Of course, the sunglasses at night. Sort of Barney the Purple Dinosaur vibes here. Not really my move, but it's not, I could deal with it, right? I like the black sort of accented elements with the tee underneath, the kicks and all of that. It's not terrible. And I remember back in like 01, 02, we used to wear Dickie sets to parties, believe it or not, dressed like inmates. So shouts to Dickies, shouts to Johnny Namias. I'll cop this fit. Next up, also of the Denver Nuggets, my man Bruce Brown. He's rocking a sort of variation on the Canadian tuxedo. These are Levi's denim on top and on the bottom. Of course, the cowboy hat, the Gator cowboy boots. He's a Boston guy. Some people might have thought he's from like Nashville or some part from the deep South. No, he's from the Northeast. He's from the Bean, but he's a big country music fan. And we know this is essentially the country music aesthetic. I think a lot of people get thrown off when they see black guys dressed as cowboys or black guys listening to country music. But there's a lot of black people who fuck with the culture. Bruce Brown is one of them. I think he looks absolutely fantastic. He's in character. He's on theme. He's a bit of a cowboy and a maverick on the court too. So I think the aesthetic goes with sort of the play on court. Bruce Brown, I'm copping this fit. Salute, bro. All right, let's get right into sneak peek. First up, our people at New Balance, Teddy Santis, Queen's finest. New Balance is set to release season 3 of their Made in USA collection. It's been about 3 years, maybe 4 years since Teddy Santis first took over the Made in USA branch of the New Balance umbrella. He has done a magnificent job. And the season 3 collection is no different. In addition to a new slate of 990 V6s, 990 V4s, Teddy Santis's season 3 offerings expand beyond the 990 series, delivering new colors of overlooked classics, the likes of the 998 and the 996. This, of course, according to Sneaker News. We know New Balance for the navies and the grays and the sort of muted neutral colors. They're going for some different vibes with this one. You see whites and pinks and purples and greens and off-whites and creams, and I think it looks fantastic. We don't have an exact date for when all of this stuff will be dropping. However, the white and purple 990 V6s will be dropping on newbalance.com and select retailers on June 16th. So be on the lookout for those. Get a pair of these joints. Be expecting some apparel with this. They usually drop apparel with the kicks. Again, y'all know, to me, outside of Nike, New Balance is clearly taking over Adidas spot as the number 2 footwear brand for me. As far as consistently quality, exciting offerings, exciting collabs, the New Balance Made in USA Teddy Santis edition season 3 coming soon. Next up, we've got the 3rd edition of LaMelo Ball signature shoe with Puma, the MB.03. This will be first launching as an NFT. Excuse me, I can't believe we're still doing that. This 3rd sneaker, I'm not gonna lie, it just looks like the other 2. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I don't really see much of it. This is a bit of a variation on the midsole with, you know, these sort of flares, a little bit reminiscent of the Deion Deion Sanders Nike kicks from way back in the 90s. The silhouette overall, I feel like it borrows a lot from the Kyrie Irving signature series sort of design language. And yeah, this is more of the same. If you're interested somehow in copying a LaMelo Ball signature shoe NFT, there will be a window for purchasing these joints about a month from July 18th through August the 20th. It's gonna cost you around $175 for a JPEG of a sneaker. More colorways are likely to follow later this fall in 2023 of both the NFT and the official kick. Yeah, keep it locked for those. Last but certainly not least, we got some incredibly clear images leaked of Drake's next Nocta offering. It's called the Nike Nocta Glide. It's releasing later this month. I've been really impressed by the Drake and Nike / Nocta partnership. Some of the sneakers, of course, it's older, less popular, more obscure, if you will, Nike silhouettes that Drake and his team are sprucing up to offer to the public. Of course, I've enjoyed their athletic apparel, the golf stuff that they dropped, the freaking flipper that they came out with. I've been impressed with what Nocta is doing. This sneaker, of course, draws heavy inspiration from the Nike Zoom Flight 95, which came out in the 90s. While it wasn't quite a Jason Kidd signature shoe, the shoe was closely affiliated and associated with J. Kidd when they came out. This was a thing that Nike did all the time back in the 90s with a lot of their athletes, people like Tim Hardaway, Gary Payton. If they didn't always get their own signature shoe, there were kicks like the Air Bacon that were closely associated with the athlete. The Zoom Flight was a Jason Kidd associated sneaker. Me and my homies growing up, we called them the J Kids. And so that Drake is taking inspiration from that shoe and sort of flipping it for what's being called the Nocta Glide is super exciting. I like this. I like that Nike's allowing him to essentially design his own shoe, being inspired by basically the era that made Nike basketball what it is and what it has become. These will be coming out later this month in June at a price of $160, but this is really cool. I'm really hyped about these, the Nike Nocta Glide. All right, folks, that's a season for us here at Full Court Fits. Of course, I want to send a big ass shout out to the producers of the show, Gahal and my man Richie, Rich Boy. And of course, a shout out to you guys for tuning in with us every single week, talking kicks, talking horrible and fun NBA outfits, man. Appreciate you guys, man. NBA Finals will be wrapping up pretty soon here, within a week or a week and a half or so. And yeah, man, just really happy you guys came on this journey with us this season. I'm out of here. Peace.